welcome to this edition of Live with Lee and Hayley. Hayley Harmon still on her search for significance as she looks for herself someplace exotic. Meanwhile, we've got our good friend Claire Crouch filling in today, who looks like either Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, but she is rocking this vest.
That's right. It's not a vest.
No, it's not a vest. I don't even know what it is.
It's a blouse. It's a top.
That's a top?
Well, it's a shirt, yes.
Well, but doesn't it? I thought a vest was defined by sleeveless kind of deal.
No,
wasn't
no. Vest is like a something you put on.
Yeah, well,
like a vest. This is a shirt or blouse.
I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's it's Friday, so I thought I'd bring my rocker edge to the show.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, we're ready to do it. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll do our hot topics. Here we go.
Hot topics. And we're going to start today with a serious situation that's developed today out of London. You've probably already been hearing those developments. 23 people hurt this morning when a homemade bomb exploded on a packed subway train there. Authorities say, thankfully, none of those injured were seriously hurt, but police are calling this a terrorist attack, making it the 5th in Britain so far this year. It's been a very turbulent year there in Europe. So far, no arrests have been made, and of course, we'll continue to follow those developments all day on LEX 18 News. This is a live look there in London right now as they continue to investigate, and of course, our thoughts and prayers are with all of them. But yeah,
it's the new normal for Europe.
It really has been.
Unfortunately, we don't want that to be the way, but it is right now. I mean, it's just so frequently, as you said.
The 5th this year. That's wild. And so, I mean, thankfully no one was killed. Hopefully they find the people behind it.
Yep.
And hopefully we don't have to talk about this too much longer.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If we didn't. Well, President Donald Trump had dinner with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi as they continue hashing out details over the DACA program. While dinner is big news, of course, it pales in comparison to Trump's comment that has now gone viral. It sounds like a TV show. President Trump, speaking to reporters on Air Force One during his flight to North Dakota last week, made the comment, quote, Chuck and Nancy'd like to see something happen. That's the end quote. Chuck and Nancy is now trending on Twitter, and the quote is even now the subject of several memes on the internet. And more news out of Washington, D.C. Chuck Schumer was caught on a hot mic in the Senate.
He likes us. He likes me anyway. Look, what we said was exactly accurate.
He likes me anyway.
He likes me anyway.
Probably not so much Nancy.
Oh, Chuck, come on. Don't
me.
throw Nance under the bus like that. But yeah, Chuck and Nancy, it does sound like a sitcom TV couple or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Sid
interesting
and Nancy.
how all this is sort of developed because all the nasty, negative things both sides have said about each other, and now they're going to come together to some. But this is what politics does. It makes strange bedfellows, doesn't it?
It does. That's what they say. But we'll have to see what's really going on. There's been lots of back and forth on if they
can work a deal.
Yeah. So stay tuned. All right, this one I love. Jennifer Garner, actress Jennifer Garner.
I like her.
Yeah.
West Virginia girl.
That's right, absolutely. Her Hamilton hysteria is all the talk on social media right now. You might have seen this. Garner was hopped up on laughing gas after a trip to the dentist, and the results are priceless. Take a look.
They did the sad part of Hamilton, and I started crying. I couldn't stop. And they said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "It's so beautiful." It's so beautiful. Listen to the song. It was so beautiful. That music was so pretty.
It's not fair.
Let me try to understand what's happening.
Okay.
So she's in the dental chair?
No, she's in the car ride home from the dentist.
I know that she's in the car now. I know there's not a mobile dentist. I'm just saying, she's in the dental chair when she hears Hamilton over the dental speakers?
Possibly, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
And that's what she's reacting to? Because I'm sure she saw Hamilton when it first ran, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So, and now she's relaying this story to whoever's on the phone, and she's laughing about it.
And then crying also.
Yeah.
She was moved to tears.
Right.
I love it. It's not fair, though. I mean, we've all, hopefully, I mean, at least I know I have, been hopped up on laughing gas after a time at the dentist, and when people start taking advantage of the stupid things you say or how emotional you can get over absolutely nothing. It's so funny, though.
By the way, we should say a little prayer for a guy I interviewed this morning on Sunrise.
Oh, gosh.
Because, well, wait till you hear
it. Okay.
It's not like he's into it.
Why? You said say a prayer.
But he got really nervous. Well, because I think his buddies are going to just ride him nonstop. So I'm going to ask a question, which really wasn't his territory to cover, but he's sort of locked up, as we've all done.
Yeah.
But this has been his first time on TV, and he said, "Can we do this over?"
Oh, no, and it was live?
Yeah, it was live.
Oh.
I said, "No, I wish we could."
I'm praying for you right now.
I'm just saying, some of his friends are, men are, they're going to
don't be mean.
Relentlessly
it's not as easy as
tease him
looks.
about that. No, it isn't.
No.
Well, this video has had more than 167,000 views and more than 1,000 comments.
Yes, so Jennifer, everybody's laughing at her.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that was the Jennifer.
Yeah, that was the end. That was the end of that one. I was
I'm
trying
sorry.
to help you out, but
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Anytime.
Clarification. A little life and gas myself. Now, this is Lady Gaga. That's what I thought I was going to talk about. She's bowed out of the big show in Rio. She first shared the news about canceling the concert with a picture of her arm with an IV. There it is. She said severe physical pain would keep her from performing tonight at Rock in Rio. Gaga told fans she's in good hands with the very best doctors. She also told fans she'll be back to perform in Brazil. And this just happened last week as well. We did a story about her buying pizza for all her fans in Montreal when she had to cancel that show last minute.
Yeah, it seems as though
what is going on with Lady Gaga, Claire?
We had a story yesterday at some point on LEX18 News. I'm a big LEX18 fan. I watch all their newscasts. And one of them, a story they did about Lady Gaga says she's suffering from fibromyalgia.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
That's painful.
Yeah, so I think that must be it. And she's having some flare-ups or something. I mean, clearly, she doesn't seem like the one to just cancel a concert last minute.
She's theatrically trained, isn't she?
Yes.
So she's of that old school. The show must
go on.
Right.
So it must be bad if she can't.
I believe that to be true.
So I hope she gets better. And oh gosh, this is the thing of nightmares.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, well, get ready because this is terrifying. It seems the mysterious fanged tooth creature that washed up on a beach in Texas during Hurricane Harvey has been identified. Get a load of this monster. Manager of the National Audubon Society social media page snapped these pictures, then posted them online with the caption, "Okay, biology Twitter, what the heck is this?" Well, a biologist with the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History believes they've come up with the answer. It is a fang-tooth snake eel, also known as a tusky eel. What are these that we're looking at? Are those eggs?
I don't know.
Oh my God! Thank God. Okay. Like, are there more? Okay. In the picture, the creature seems to have a faceless look. And according to Earth Touch News, the eel had likely dried in the sun as one of the first stages of decomposition. I'm not a huge fan of the ocean. I think it's beautiful, and I like to look at it, but getting in it scares me because of stuff like that. There's so much in the ocean we don't know about. What is it?
Looked like a stick.
Okay, it was
maybe,
very big.
Maybe your TV's bigger at home and you got a good look at it. From where I am, I couldn't see anything. I need my glasses.
Yeah, that wasn't the best
to look at
it. I was looking at it for a long time on Facebook yesterday and just freaking myself out. It looks like a monster.
Yeah. So anytime anything brushes you in the water, you're freaking out?
No, and I lived in California for a little while and I tried it and I can't do it.
What did you think? Great white?
It's whales that scare me the most.
Whales?
I know, I can't describe it. They're just so big. It's the size of these things that all of a sudden, like maybe you feel something brush up against you and you think it's seaweed, and then all of a sudden you realize it's a blue whale.
But trust me, when you're as lonely as I am, you're happy anything's touching you.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah. Hey, legendary singer and actress Bette Midler took a bit of a tumble during her Thursday night show in New York. The Tony Award winner fell on stage during a performance of Broadway revival Hello, Dolly.
Ooh.
It appears the actress fell due to a set malfunction.
Hello.
Midler tweeted explaining the fall, saying 2 set pieces collided, and then she had to make a run for it and fell. Good news is she says she's fine.
I need cell phone video.
She's blaming some union guy, I guess.
Someone didn't do their job.
Like, what do you mean? I didn't. Anyway, so she makes it seem very dramatic, like Indiana Jones running from the gigantic boulder.
And
he got to dive out of the way. I wonder if, eventually cell phone video will
I
show
hope,
up.
because
I'm glad she's okay.
She is okay, and there is nothing more fun to watch than someone fall.
That's true.
So
I'm glad you're twisted like I am.
Absolutely.
I could watch America's Funniest Home Videos all day long.
I love it.
People fall in manhole covers, whatever it is, you know, or manholes.
It's timeless.
Without the cover.
Yeah. Good injuries. Okay. And of course, she is a no-nonsense judge known for her tough courtroom rulings. Judge Judy is just as decisive in the matters of the heart. She opened up about her first marriage to Ronald Levy. And during an interview on Fox News, she says her marriage ended when he belittled her desire to work. No, sir. The couple had 2 children, and they ended their marriage after 12 years. She then met her second husband the following year, divorced him in 1990.
Jeez.
But then they decided to remarry.
Wow.
Yeah, and that happens. I always like it when that happens.
You like it when they get back together?
Yeah, I think it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
It also seems like that divorce is just a big waste of time, but whatever.
Well, that does it for today's Hot Topics.
Hot Topics.
Well, something that never stops trending is baby names.
That's right.
So William is the #1 boy's name in the South. That includes Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. I have the most Williams, or Bill. In the Midwest, Oliver was the most popular name.
Oh, I like the name Oliver.
And over on the West Coast, Noah was the top pick.
Yes. And for girls, Emma was the top pick for Kentucky and Tennessee, and the top choice for those in the Midwest. Very popular. Ava's and Olivia's dominated the North and Southeast. And Mia was the most popular choice for those in Nevada and California.
Do you ever think a name like Earl will come back to be in vogue?
You know,
Because I like Earl, I like Bertha, I like Beulah. What's wrong with these names?
There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah,
There's
why can't
nothing
they
wrong
come
with the
back?
names. You know, I don't know.
Why do we have to do cutesy names?
Listen, everyone
Claire.
in my family, Claire is an old-fashioned name.
Kind of cutesy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the best name, if that's what you're getting at. But everyone in my family has old-fashioned names, or like solid names, and that's the kind of name I like.
My family has made-up names.
Oh. I did have an Aunt Lettabelle.
There's a Belvin.
Oh, no.
There's a Wydeen.
That's a good Kentucky name.
You ever heard of those names? Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm
Well,
talking
yeah, I had my Aunt Lettabelle, so that's, I mean,
Right.
has there ever been another? Probably
I
not.
got a Cricket.
Oh, I think that's cute.
Yeah, that's a nickname, but nonetheless.
All right, so keep that in mind if you're having a baby.
Those are the new ones.
Yeah. All right, Lockbox. Ooh, Lockbox here in Lexington is celebrating Bourbon Heritage Month all month long.
Yeah, including bourbon-infused dishes, bourbon tasting. We're going to show you that when we return. It's next on Live with Lee and Hayley.